This paper, yeah, right one.
That's fine. Well, hello, Cup-Ton friends. How y'all doing? It's Southern Sunday lunchtime. We're going to have these wonderful little sweet Hawaiian crescent rolls for lunch today. We're having roast in the crock pot. Put that on first thing this morning. Mama's peeled mashed potatoes. She's got the whole thing ready over here. She had it ready before church early this morning. And all we've done is come home and turned it on. And only thing we got to do is put the crescent rolls in.
I hope that's got something else.
Is that what you all do? Do y'all ever cook before you go to church? Mama, tell them about it.
Yeah. See, you come in, eat, do dishes, and relax the rest of the evening. And this is something I won't do, is open these cans. Ooh,
Something's up, Mama.
there's stuff. Let's see if
They didn't spray it inside this tube.
I'm stuck.
They stuck. Must have. Maybe they have swollen a little bit. I don't know. They're not. They're in day. Never fear.
We'll straighten it, don't matter what they look like.
That's right. That's exactly right. My hands are super duper clean. I just washed them and hit this button with my pinky to start this video.
I'll take care.
And I won't be using that pinky on anything else. Do y'all ever use your pinky to keep the rest of your hand clean? Don't act like you don't. We all do it. Open a door with your pinky because you don't want your whole hand dirty. That's crazy, probably. I don't know. Touch the button with my pinky because I figure I'll be using my other digits. Well, this is a hot mess. Look. They may not be pretty. Thank goodness I'm not taking these to the fair. I don't guess you can take canned ones to the fair, can you?
To a Pillsbury Fair, maybe.
Pillsbury Fair, Mama said. So what are y'all up to? What are you having today? We've been to church.
It's Thursday, and they wanted to.
Well, Mama, they ain't one. Here, I'll take that hot mess. You take this. Here, you can play with this roll. It's kind of normal. Look at my plate.
That's so.
Okay, no problems. I was going to use these. I'm glad I didn't use these for that hamburger stuff. I was going to try some hamburger croissants that I seen. You roll them up in there in hamburger meat. I may do it another time. I don't know. Those flat smashed burgers, I may try those sometime. Those are viral, as they call it, on Facebook. Everybody's doing them with the tortilla shells. I think I've got some tortilla shells in there.
Oh, yeah.
I may come up with that this week. I don't know. I want to try them because I think they'd be good, and I love the tortilla shells in place of buns. I've used them, and I do that triangle fold that I showed you how to do. I've used those on more than one occasion. I sort of said, Mama, this wasn't a competition. Look at that little thing. He looks like the one that they sent for me, couldn't go.
Bless its heart.
As my granny used to say, see if y'all remember this old saying. He looks like he's been drugged through a hedge backwards. Did your granny ever say that to you, your mama, or somebody in your family? I'm going to tell you what it means. Look here. Look at this. Now, what do you do with that?
Roll it.
So, Granny would say in relation to herself, Granny, you want to run to town? Lord, let me run a brush through my hair. I look like I've been drugged through a hedge backwards. Man, my hair is a mess. Or as Mama says, my hair's all over my head.
That's right.
Where would you like it, Mama?
All over my head.
I look like I've been, and I'll say it sometimes. I'll say, good night. He come in there, it looked like he'd been drugged through a hedge backwards.
Ooh,
Don't know who came up with these things. Folks, those don't look pretty, but you know, and I've got my plate a mess. But they're going to eat good anyway. I was just wanting to share them with you. If you like the Hawaiian rolls that you buy in the store, these little croissants are good too. Look how pretty they are. Let me give you a close up of these hedge ones. These are the hedge rolls. See that? Here's the ones Mama done out of her good roll. Here's mine. The ones that look like they've been run through a hedge backwards. That's just spray on this pan. We'll throw them in there. We'll heat them up and eat them up. They'll be delicious. What do you think about it? What should make it? Rita, we've got it made. Mama's on the ball today now. Ain't no doubt about it. She has made a roast in the microwave. No, she didn't. In the crock pot. She put about 16 ounces of coffee in it to tenderize it. She put an onion in it just to give it some flavor. Salt, pepper, Southern Secrets, the one with the garlic and the onion powder, and it's boiled. Did you put any ranch in that?
No.
I figured you hadn't. I'm the ranch putter in her. And here it is. And look, it's as tender as your eyeball, and it's ready to be served. See here, it's falling apart. That is a round roast.
No, it's a sirloin tip.
It's a sirloin tip. That's what I was going to say, Mom. Right after round roast, I was going to say a round roast sirloin tip. It's tender. It's meat. It's delicious. Look, you can't even cut it. It just falls apart. That's how we like ours, folks. Just fall apart goodness. Look at that. You can just smack it with a fork a couple of times and it just falls all over the plate. Mama, you're going to make some gravy.
That's what I'm taking. That's my juice right now.
She's taking up the juice. You all want to watch Mama make gravy since you can at least see something she's done today because she's done it all without us. I tell her all the time, I say, you do remember we cook sometimes over for people. Hold on, let's go watch it. All right, Mom, we're coming over. Oh, you got every cabinet drawer open and company here.
Oh, goodness, I'm using them.
I'd get in big trouble for that.
I know it.
So this is the juice that she's pouring out of the crock pot on in the saucepan through a tea strainer. Look at all that goodness.
You can put those onions on the plate if you want to eat.
And we'll eat that. That'll go on the plate. Because I'll sure eat them. Here's the peanut green beans, just boiling away. And here's the glazed carrots, just baby carrots. And there's the mashed taters. Mama, are these our garden fresh?
No, I saved them to go on some fresh green beans.
That's the one I have now.
Not today.
Show us how to make the gravy from scratch, Mama.
Well, it's got the onion flavor in it, and it's got the fooey.
Salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper and seasoning, meat. Mm-hmm. It's all in there, and it's a good and dark. Let me get it.
So basically all we're going to have to do is stick to this. Somebody's talking about me saying tender as your eyeball. Now you got to admit your eyeball's pretty tender. Mama will only use that one spoon. If we can't find it, there'll be no gravy. She will not substitute. I'm making fun. Mama has specific things she only uses. She will not use anything else.
I'll use this measuring spoon. Long handle measuring spoon.
Was you looking for the spoon I left at work that time?
Yeah.
Well, I brought it back and I got
know
witnesses.
It. I just used it the other day.
Okay, so I got witnesses, Mama. I brought that back.
This is just the cornstarch. Oh, is that kind of
I sort of said, Mama, that ain't cornstarch.
No, it's not.
That says all-purpose. It's an all-purpose flour.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, this is a long time looking at a bowl of au jus.
This is cornstarch. It was yellow. I was on the right track.
Mama,
that's...
So that's how much, Mama. You've used your measuring spoon,
Yeah.
so I know you know how much.
That's a fourth, a
Fourth of a cup of cornstarch, and she's going to put a little cold water. You would think hot water might do better. You think, oh, I'll put some hot water. Nope. You want cold water for your cornstarch.
And you want your broth. Oh, messy Marvin. Did you see that?
Oh, I seen it.
Messy, messy Marvin. So you got to let this start boiling good, and it's just starting right now.
It's getting there.
Getting there. So I'm going to mix this up and pour it in there as soon as it gets the rolling good. I don't recommend, putting it in there until it boils.
But there's what you done. Tell them what you done there. Your slurry.
That's my slurry, as we call it. I call it cornstarch and water, because that's basically all it is. Now it's a rolling good.
Now watch it thicken almost instantly.
Changes color. It'll go back to clear when it boils good.
Yeah. That white looking in it will go away. See how thick it is? You can tell that's thicker. It kind of turns gravy instantly. And then that'll boil out, that white foamy looking, and it will go back to just a clear juice.
And that's all we're going to do.
And that's as complicated as that gets, folks. It's as complicated as it gets. She's closing drawers now because she's company's here. See, she had them left open for you to start with. Mama's always jumped on to me for open drawers. How many of y'all get that when you was a kid? Don't leave the cabinet doors open. Close them drawers. I'm like, Mama always has to open them back up. It's okay. No. Don't you leave them drawers open.
I don't like cabinet doors left open or drawers. None of that.
Preach, Mama, preach.
But I get busy sometimes, and I do. But I go right back to them and close them down.
I do it. If I did it, she acts like I wasn't raised right. You was raised better. She'll even say it. You was raised better than that.
That's right.
Well, Mama, I'm sorry. Oh, are y'all ready for a good Sunday? Audience, happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
How are y'all doing on Father's Day? Are y'all grilling out? I bet y'all are taking out. Or mamas, are you cooking? Children, are you cooking for you fathers? What's going on? Good afternoon, all. Hello there, CM. How are you? Like me some pot roast. Gina, I do too. You know, pot roast is so versatile. You can have it today as pot roast. You can put some barbecue in it. Well, actually, I've skipped a day. So you can have pot roast. The next day you can have plenty of leftovers if you want to. Maybe the next day have open-faced roast beef sandwiches out of it. And then on that last day, the fourth day, usually you're tired of it. So you just completely change it. Throw you some barbecue sauce in it, put it on a bun, make you some coleslaw.
You skipped my favorite one.
I didn't.
I like to put back in with the gravy and put carrots and onions and potatoes on it and make a stew.
Oh, I guess I did. In the winter, we do that a lot. I thought her favorite is open-faced roast beef to redo with stew, usually. Isn't it, Mom?
Yeah.
Her second favorite one is to make a stew. You can do potatoes, carrots, goodness, and it is good. It's just so versatile.
It's
you
a
can't go
totally
wrong with it.
different taste.
You can't go wrong with it. I got a smudge in my glasses. Today's going to be delicious. I'm going to get that Vidalia onion that I did half of yesterday. I'm going to quarter it up.
I'll get that for you.
And I'm going to have it with my roast. It's going to be so good. Y'all are just going to be so impressed. Got my y'all's peach tea here.
We got some more made, didn't we?
Now in the
Somebody
morning,
drinks it up fast as we can make it. I don't know who that is.
in the morning, they're coming out with their pitcher and a pack of tea combo. We won't be here in the morning to do that. I got stuff I got to do in the morning. I'll be here, but I got stuff I got to do. But the pitcher is good. It's like they say, it's a good shape. It's a gallon, or you can make a half gallon in it. Don't go right now. Don't get me in trouble for showing you. Some of y'all gonna get me in trouble.
When they do that?
They won't, Mama. We're friends. In the morning, I think it's 8 Eastern. Look on y'all's brands and see. They will go fast, so y'all be quick on the draw. But peach tea should be restocked tomorrow, and these wonderful pitchers will be there. Look at that bright. That looks like summertime. It's a gallon or a half gallon. Stop there, you got a half gallon. Go over the top, you got a gallon. It's heavy. They want that to be an heirloom pitcher that you can hand down for generations.
If you got a knife, you can reach to cut our onion.
I do, Mom. I always keep a knife. My knives. I have my own little drawer over here, and it goes sideways sometimes. I'm just telling you, it's like it is.
Here you go.
And Mama will clean it, and then I can't find a thing in it.
And then you mess it back up.
If you ain't messing, you ain't cooking. That's just the facts. It says, hello, it's been a long time. You've been gone. Missing you both.
We've not been gone.
Gene Byrne, it's just the notifications. We've been here every day. I don't think we've missed a day. If you don't see us, if we miss the day, we will post that day and tell you why. Unless we just have no internet. But we video every day. Now, I ain't going to tell you it's always the best content.
No.
Sometimes it's us sitting here eating bologna and crackers. But
It's food.
As much cooking as we do, Coffee Time is not a cook show. Some people says, oh, you have a cook show. We do. We cook a lot. But we don't cook every day. Sometimes we just show you Mama's garden. Sometimes we just show you watering flowers. I know that's boring sometimes. Some of y'all will be like, John, I don't want to see Tupperware. We're just sharing our lives with you folks. We're just sharing our lives. We enjoy y'all. We love having you here. And we just come on, and whatever we're doing, if we're at the garden center, you're going to get to see the garden center. If we're at KFC in Kentucky, the original KFC, we're going to take y'all along if we can. Can't always show you everything because people are there trying to enjoy their meal, and we don't want to impose. We try to be very respectful of folks when we're out public because that's their kids and their day out. And they didn't ask to be on Coffee Time, and if I don't ask them, I don't put them on there unless it's just an accidental passing glance. There's up to date. But anyway, we do different things. But we're here every day doing something. So if you don't see us, don't think, well, John and Momma's just ain't posted in a while. I don't think in the 3 years that we've been posting that we've missed a day of posting something. We were sick, and we posted back videos. I just reposted something we'd already shown. So if you're not hearing from us, seeing us, then it's probably a notification issue. Go to our page, Coffee Time with John and Momma. Like us, follow us, share us, and hit that bell notification button. Every time Facebook updates, then it'll update all of your stuff. It'll update your notifications. It'll update what you're watching. Some of y'all watch us regularly, and you're here regularly, but you may not do a little thumbs up or a heart. You got to interact with the pages that you're on, not just ours, all of them. And don't say, he's just trying to get us, trick us into hitting that heart. I really ain't. Any page you're watching, I don't care who you're watching. You got to interact over here with some hearts or some thumbs up, or put a comment in, even if it's just, hello, I'm from Jellico, Tennessee. And that will help keep you on that page, because Facebook, I don't know if y'all know about it, and I don't understand it, and I've been told everything. I don't know myself. But there's an algorithm, meaning it knows what you've liked and what you've watched. And if you only watch, I get a little report that says people only watch for 3 minutes, 2 minutes, or the whole thing. So it knows what you're looking at. And it will show you what you want to look at. So if you watch Mama Sue every day and you comment on her and you do the hearts and the things over here every day, they're going to say, boy, they like Mama Sue. And they're going to put her in your algorithm. They're going to show you everything she posts. If it's me and Mama, Coffee Time with John and Momma, then they're going to show you everything. If you don't never get on there, they're going to say, they don't really care for that anymore. They've not interacted any. So then they'll drop you off our notification. We don't do that. I've got emails every day from people saying, John, you no longer notify me. You've quit notifying me. Or, John, I did have a badge, and now why did you take my badge? I don't take them badges. I don't give them. That's something Facebook does. So we just pop on here and hope y'all are here. But if you're not getting notified, we're here every day, Lord willing, ain't we, Mama?
Most all the time.
Now, I'm here sometimes without Mama because she runs around. Mama's getting ready to go around this week some. She's got meetings. She's got greetings. She's going to be on a trip or two. She out of control. Out of control is the only word I can tell you.
I'm
Mama,
not out of control.
Mama telling you out of control. Go ahead.
I'm going to be gone some, but is that out of control? I guess it could be.
Her and her friends, them girls. Be careful who you let your 75-year-old mama run around with.
I'm not 75 yet.
You will be in August.
Oh, give me that time. Let me stay 74 a little longer.
You 74-year-old mamas. They'll get in with the wrong group of people and they'll be on the road all the time. I'm only joking. She's in with a great bunch of people.
They're wonderful people.
Wonderful, wonderful people. So loving, so caring. They get along well. They watch after each other. I don't mind a bit for her to go on trips with these ladies. And the gentlemen that go. And the bus drivers. And the directors that are over. Because they're all great people. And they watch after them. And they care about them. And they call and check on them. Even after they get back from the trip. And throughout the years in between the trips. They're always checking in on Mama. And I just love it. I'm so thankful. In fact, that's one of the things I'm most thankful for is that Mama is healthy and able to go and enjoy and run them roads and go to them meetings. They just go down to meetings and it's just one of them meetings. It's just an excuse to eat sandwiches.
Honestly, the end of this month, our homemakers, we're meeting just to eat because we don't have our regular meetings in the summer. But the ones that can, we're going to go out just to eat, just to get to see each other through the summer.
See what I mean? It's one of them meetings to eatings. And it's fun. And I'll take her because I don't like for her to drive far.
Oh, it's going to be in town.
Oh, okay. I am just joking when I say she runs around too much. I want her to go, go, go. Enjoy every moment. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to grab hold of every moment of life you have and just squeeze it. And try to drip every drop of good fun out of it you can. And if you ain't going nowhere, you're like me. You just want to stay home. I can stay home. Our house is designed, not fancy. I ain't talking about like I hired somebody to come in here and do this. I'm talking about we have a swing on the back porch. We put that swing there on purpose because there's nothing that Mama or either one love any better than going out and swinging. I do Sunday school out there a lot because it's so peaceful and wonderful. You've got to have those places and spaces in your home that you find absolute total enjoyment in. Enjoyment.
Our back deck, we truly enjoy it.
We enjoy our back patio. We truly do. There's a swing out there too. I've ordered another swing from the guy who makes swings because I need one more. I got one in the front, one in the back, one on the porch. I'm going to put another one on the porch that we're building onto. Why on earth would two people need 4 swings, John? Because I want to swing in different places. I want to go out. If it's sunshiny in the back, it's shady in the front. If it's sunshiny in the front, it's shady in the back. We got to swing out front. Now, swinging ain't the answer to all your life's problems. I guarantee you. You find you. If you like to read a book in a quiet corner with a lamp, turn that lamp on and lay back in that chair and read your book. If you want to listen to music, set you up a place in your house. And I'm not talking about building on. I'm talking about in the corner of your bedroom, designated area of relaxation and enjoyment. And say, I'm going to go there and read my book and read my Bible or whatever I'm doing. And find that moment of peace and contentment and just enjoyment. That moment of enjoyment. Because that's all you got, folks, is what you can gather up here is those spiritual things that you can enjoy. Sitting on the front porch, counting ladybugs is fine, but counting lightning bugs, that's peaceful. Just enjoying something. Set those areas up in your home. I read that years ago. Vacations are great, but they only last a week or so. You can go on a cruise, you can go to Hawaii, you can go, and you find these wonderful areas at hotels and resorts where you can go and see it. Maybe there's a gurgling fountain. You can buy a fountain at the Dollar General. It makes a little bubbling noise. It don't have to be elaborate. Now that light up here, I see this light. Some people ask me about this light. Why does that light flash on and off, John? It ain't.
It's the fan, I think, shadowing.
I don't know. I see it. It appears to be blinking off and on. It ain't. But now I've noticed it, and I'm like, yeah, I see what you're talking about. But it ain't happening here in the real world, just on that camera. There's some little pigment that it picks up on in there, and it looks like the light goes on and off. But I promise you, it's not. It's not even blinking. Who knows? But anyhow, the point, all that yammering was to find a happy place, find a peaceful place, find somewhere makes your heart sing. And
make
enjoy
your
it.
home a vacation or
Make
a
your home a
room or
vacation.
spots.
And
We've got several spots we use.
We do. Mama has hers, I have mine, and we have some we enjoy together.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, let's bless this wonderful meal, and then we'll show it to y'all. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we just pray for the nourishment of our bodies with it. Dear Lord, we just pray for all the people out here today. And dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with each and every prayer request, those spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. You know the hurt, you know the need, dear Lord. We just pray that you'll answer it. Dear Lord, there's so many people out there who's in such need. Dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with each and every one of them. And dear Lord, we just pray for a hedge protection around our children as they are in this summer season, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we just pray for all of our leaders in this world that we live in, dear Lord. Each and every one of them, not just the USA, but in every country, Lord, that they'll make decisions based on your love and your grace and your mercy. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Mama, let's do a flyover. So look here. Here's the roast. Here's the gravy y'all see her making. Now look how that turned brown. You would have thought that's going to be white looking gravy, but it ain't. Look at that. Now that's what you're looking for.
I browned my meat in my orange skillet on both sides. I put my salt.
Mashed potatoes, carrots, green beans. Look at them little hedgerows over there. They turned out pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and look at that onion.
We've got everything ready to eat and got our peach tea. It's so delicious.
There we are.
Indulge in peach tea today.
Oh yeah, because it's early.
Yeah, I can drink all I want for a while. For a little while.
Early.
Thank you.
Some roast, Mama?
Yes.
Tender is your eyeball.
Well, I don't want to check my eyeball to make sure.
You know how tender it is then. If you didn't want to touch it.
That's enough for me.
I want you to have plenty of protein, Mama.
I'll have plenty of protein. I can reach back and give you some more.
I'm getting them right there with onions that I dumped on there.
Yeah,
Because you know I
want
love
the
them.
onions. I know you like those onions on there.
I do love them. That's an onion and an onion and an onion right there.
Yeah. You're getting plenty of them.
Okay, Mama. Carrots, glazed carrots. Look at them country people eating out of them pots.
I do that. Ain't no sense of dirty bowls.
Look at them country people. Oh, these are vegetables. I know, go lightly, right?
Well, I like the
Do y'all eat out of your pots like animals?
That ain't animals.
Look at that thing. We've always done that. Mama says, and Mama's right, it keeps the food hot. You get it off the stove, you bring it over in a hot pot, it's going to stay hot. Now, if we're getting all fancy, putting on the dog, as we say,
If I had company, I would
we
take
put them
her.
out in our fancy bowls. And we eat them out in the fancy bowls. Mama, give me a hedgerow.
A hedge.
What's a hedgerow, John? Well, these actually are Hawaiian croissants. Pillsbury? Are they Pillsbury?
Yeah.
But they look rough when I got them out.
Well,
they
these
look like
others look rougher.
they look like they'd run through the hedge backwards. Now those are the ones Mama had. Look at that. That's just like downtown, folks. Those are peanut green beans. Y'all gonna ask? You can get these seeds at Riverside Produce. They have their own page on Facebook, Riverside, one word. And they might, if they have enough, they might mail you some. They did last year when they had plenty.
Put gravy on your potatoes with roasting.
I'll do that. And these carrots are just baby carrots with, Mama, tell them what you put in your carrots.
I cooked them and I put butter, and then when they got tender, I put some brown sugar on them a little to make a glaze. Just butter and brown sugar and carrots. And we love them that way. A lot of people like them plain. We eat them plain some. But you know me, I like the glazed ones better.
Look at this gravy boat from Pyrex. We use this to make our slurry in. See, right there it is. Still on there.
Oh, it ain't slurry. Oh, the cornstarch and water.
Yeah, it's still on there. And then she just put it right in here because it was right there handy. They don't set the dirt in everything in the house.
No. If you're the cook and you do dishes,
Then you get to pick what you serve in.
you don't dirty up a whole lot of unnecessary stuff.
Exactly. The reason I say, folks, we just bring you in. We don't do any editing. We don't do any cutting. This is just what you get. I'm sorry it ain't professional. We don't know how. Sometimes I get
You
comments.
reckon I need to start fancying up the table then?
Well, Mama, we probably need to move to a table to start with.
Well, we can move over to the
We can move over to the kitchen table
or in
sometimes.
the dining room to the big table.
You just want us to move around. Would y'all like to see us go to different tables and eat? Maybe we could go al
The
fresco.
only thing about the different tables, you gotta pack the food a little further.
We'll have to get a cart.
We had a cart and we took it out church, so.
Guilty. So what are y'all having on Father's Day? Do you have a father in your life that's not biological, but he has loved you, he has cared for you, he has done things for you? Do you know how important that is and how special you are too? For someone to choose to love you, I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I've told this story before, but I love it and I'll tell it again. A mother was sitting on a bench with another mother at a playground. And they were talking about their children. And she had several children out there playing. And the one mother said, we thought about adopting more children. And the other mother said, we have. Said 2 of ours are adopted. And 2 of them are our birth children. And the woman looked at her and she said, how sweet. Said, which ones was adopted and which ones are your birth children? And the mother looked at her and she said, I can't remember.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I can't remember. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that a beautiful story? The mother loved the children so much she couldn't remember. I'm sure she could, but she loved them so much. She felt that strongly about them because she chose to love those children. What a wonderful, wonderful thing. So if you have someone in your life who means something to you, today's a good day to tell them. Today's a good day to say thank you for what you've done. Thank you for being there for me. Maybe you have more than one. Maybe you have a coach and a teacher, and maybe you have someone at your church. Drop them a text. Do you know how quick it is to text and say, hey, today's Father's Day, I just want to let you know I appreciate everything you've done for me. Hey, any day, you know. Maybe some of the women in your life have been there for you like your father. Maybe they went to the ball games. Maybe it was your mom who raised you by herself. And she has been 100% mama and 100% daddy.
Oh, yeah.
let her know today. So, Mama, today's Father's Day. I just wanted to tell you, thank you for being the best mama who took both places. So, don't forget to tell your loved ones today. Oh, they know. I know. You want to say that.
But what's better gift
hearing
than
it.
say, I love you for what you've done for me.
That's right. Hearing it makes it even more special.
And if your daddy was alive today, what dinner would he want?
This
This dinner right here.
is what we've had for Father's Day. This is it. Folks, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy people who've been like Father's Day. Happy mothers who have been Father's Day. Happy Special People Day. And happy special day to all you VIPs out there. You very important people. Maybe nobody's told you all day. Maybe all week. Maybe it's been a lifetime since somebody told you you're special.
Oh, yeah.
And you're important. And I want you to hear it from me, Mama, today. You are special. Now, if you can hear us, you're special. If you can see us, you're special. You don't have to do anything great or grand. Just waking up this morning made you a special person. You were on the wake-up sheet. God's got something for you.
You got it.
So you all have a blessed day. Happy
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Enjoy it all day long with
All
your kids,
day.
family. Even if they're not your kids and you love them, enjoy today with them.
Enjoy it all.
Yes.
Say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
And happy Father's Day.
Father's Day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.